Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome to another vlog. Today's vlog is titled My First Ever Road Bike. And lo and behold, that's what the vlog's about. So without further ado, I would like to show you guys my first ever road bike, which I've probably had for about a week. Which, you know, I'm very proud of. And, you know, I really do feel like a racer with this thing. I went with the brand called Scott. It's an alloy bike, it's not a carbon bike. Now, I went into the shop to buy this bike with pretty much zero clue on road bikes. And, you know, I have to say that the people behind the counter really did explain things to me. They explained to me the benefits of going carbon fiber. They explained to me, you know, the benefits of staying alloy and being able to get a cheaper bike. Obviously being my first ever bike, you know, jumping right up to carbon fiber frame would be, I don't know, is that naive of me thinking that I'm gonna be a fucking road cyclist? I really don't know. So I decided to stay with alloy. This one was $1,400 in the shop, down to $800. So I got the bike for $800. I got the helmet for like $100, and I got the rest of the accessories for about $200 all up. So we got some good lights. I got drink bottle holder, puncture kits, two spare tires, tire tubes. They put some slime in my current tire tubes to make them more resistant to puncture, and I was ready to go. So lo and behold, I can fit the bike in the back of my car, so I don't need any racks on the back of my car for my bike. So that was a positive. You know, I felt like a real hard out, fucking taking off my front wheel, putting it in the back of the car, you know, reassembling it when I got home. I tend to go into things like full force. I go head first and, you know, think about it later. So with biking, the main reason why I bought this bike is for cardio reasons. Okay, I am done with doing cardio in a gym. All right, I enjoy the outdoors. I think everyone enjoys the outdoors. I think the outdoors are good for you, and I think cycling, that kind of cycling, not the other kind of cycling, is so cool. It's beneficial, especially with the scenery around here. You know, I've taken it out for 2 rides so far in a week, and this morning is going to be my 3rd ride. And the reason I've got the camera out this morning is because I'm really going to push it. Okay, so my first ride, if I can get my phone here, my first ride, I've downloaded a couple of apps, GPS cycling apps, which, you know, honestly, that was half the reason why I bought this fucking thing, is so I could have that data to look at. Because you guys know, I mean, even with my Fitbit, you know, with MyFitnessPal, things like that, I love data. And I love data on myself, you know, because you're actually learning your own body. It's fucking sick. I wouldn't look at data of anyone else's rides, but I'd look at my own. So, I mean, I'd expect you guys to be the same. So I actually, me being me, I actually downloaded 3 apps and put them all on at the same time. So the ones that, well, the one that I've used the most is Map My Ride. Now, I don't know if that's the best one. I've also got one called Road Bike. I've got another one called Cat Eye Cycling, which I can only use when I get a cadence thing for the back of my bike. So, you know, if I was gonna go, you know, hard out, I would have bought like a proper cycling GPS system with a cadence fucking monitor on it to monitor how many revolutions you're doing, things like that. But you know, once again, I have to give credit to the people at the shop. They talked me down. It was going to be like $400 or $500, and I decided to just basically download an app on my phone to do the exact same thing. The only thing I don't get is the cadence value. So with that said, my first 2 rides were, first one I did was 12.3 kilometers in 30 minutes and 36 seconds, average speed 24.2 kilometers, 531 calories. And obviously you can get all your splits, which I love looking at. I love looking at my splits. I love seeing which kilometre I went fastest in. And especially if I'm out on the ride and I actually say to myself, right, once I hear, because once you're riding along, if you're riding along, the app will tell you, you know, each split. So once I hear a split, like I've just clicked over into another kilometre, I'll fucking go hard for maybe 1, 2 or even 3 kilometres, and then when I get back to the house, I'll look back and I'll remember doing that, and then, you know, usually my speed really did jump up, and I can see if I was able to maintain that for how many Ks or, you know, whatever. All that stuff excites me, especially with a new bike. Like this is my first road bike. I can't even remember the last time I rode a bike. You know, it was actually a little bit shaky getting on this thing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what was my first road bike experience like? Shaky as fuck. Alright guys, like, if I wasn't holding on properly at a couple of points there, I could have easily like seen the wheel fucking buckle in front of me and fall off. These tyres, right, the tyres are so fucking thin that you really got to be careful, but obviously that comes with experience, and if you're careful, you'll be fine. It's only if you're gonna ride no hands on your first ride or something like that. So I wouldn't recommend that. But anyways, first ride was 12.3 Ks. Second ride, which was 2 days ago, was 18.9 kilometers, which was a little bit longer. 55 minutes, 20.6 Ks was my average, and 746 calories in total. Now, I do want to show you my splits because I really did ramp it up in this ride. 6K, 7K, 8K, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and when I got to 14 Ks, I said to myself, right, I'm going to really fucking try and push this. So I got it right up to 45.8 kilometers an hour, maintained that for another K. It went down to about 40 for 2 more Ks, and then I completely dropped off after that. So that's really interesting stuff to me, man. And that is the stuff that, you know, I'm going to continue tracking. So with that said, guys, it's what time is it? 8:20 in the morning. Tuesday the 31st of October. I've got the day off. And we're going to go for a ride. So I am going to really push it, guys. I want to go for like an hour and a half or even a 2-hour ride this morning. It's 8:30, I don't have a lot of time, it's fucking hot where I live. I live in a place called Alice Springs, which is getting up to about 40 degrees per day. So I've got to leave right now, and I might be able to get back by like 10 or something. And hopefully I'll hit 30 Ks, that's what I want to do. So 30 Ks in an hour and a half tops, hopefully less. That's the plan. I'll tell you guys how it goes when I get back. But first, before I do go, I'll give you a quick look at the bike. So I'll put it outside so we've got the sunlight, and have a look. Alright, so, isn't she a thing of beauty? Honestly, guys. Nah, experts watching this video will probably think, oh, he's got a really shit fucking cheap bike, but to me, guys, my first ever bike, this is more than enough. So, for anyone wondering, these are the type of lights I've got. They're rechargeable by USB. You just hold that down and it comes on, which is pulsing. You press it again, it's a solid light. Press it again and it flashes. Press it again, it's got that one. Press it again, pulsing. And it just rotates through those different settings. If you want to turn it off, you hold it down like that. Same again with the front one. It's like a little torch on there. I'm not going to turn that on, but basically, guys, the lights are extremely bright. I didn't go for the cheapest lights there were. I wanted ones that are going to work. I don't want to have a crash, guys. That is my worst nightmare. So I got a proper fit out when I bought the bike, so the seat is exactly where I need it to be. It wasn't like I just bought the bike and left. They really sorted me out. So Avanti, Alice Springs, I'd have to recommend them if you're in town, which you probably won't be. But anyways, guys, first things first, safety. So I'm gonna remove my hat, try and fucking put all my hair back and put this on. I had to get a size large helmet. What's the brand? What is the brand? Scott. Yeah, so Scott is the brand once again. Honestly, I tried on a lot of helmets. I tried on more expensive ones than this, but this was the best fit for my head. So, with that said, I bought it. So I think the helmet was $109. I didn't get any discounts on that, but I did get some discounts on the accessories, which was good, and obviously a discount on the bike. So overall, I walked out of the shop feeling really happy, and once again, I've talked way too much. So I'm gonna make a coffee, get my headphones going, because I do ride with headphones. I know people think that's bad. If I was riding through the fucking city, I definitely wouldn't be. That's a joke. In fact, if I see someone riding with headphones in, I usually shake my head and fucking curse at them. But on the open road, honestly guys, if I stay in my lane, if I stay, right next to the road, it's okay. I don't hear cars coming up behind me. Even if I didn't have fucking music in, I still wouldn't hear them. It's a really weird sensation when you ride along. The wind like fucking really like ruffles up your ears, but when you go like that and put your ears to the side, you can really hear. So another thing that I've got used to, or I've got better at, is checking behind me. So before I was going like this, and my handlebars would go this way, and I'd be all over the place. Well, now it's literally like you're down like that. It's literally this. You really tuck your head under, and it's just like it's a real swift look backwards. So we're getting better at that, and yeah. I love this shit, man. I love new stuff. I love this bike. It's my baby. Let's go for a ride.
Next minute.
All right, everybody. What is going on? It's what time is it? It's 11:39. So it's 3 hours since I left for my bike ride, and I'll tell you what, there was a couple of points there where I really genuinely thought I'd bitten off more than I could chew, and there were some doubts. I never knew that a headwind could be so fucking disgusting. Oh my god. When you're tired and you know you've got a fucking long way to go, and you're facing a headwind that's pretty much like making you go half pace, wow, that really does test your mental fortitude. But what I will say is that I fucking just rode 40 kilometers. So I said I wanted 30 in an hour and a half. I got 40 in, I'll tell you in a second. I got 40.1 Ks in 1 hour, 43 minutes and 29 seconds. Average speed 23.3 kilometers. 1.7 thousand calories burnt, which is absolutely fantastic. So I was fasted this morning, guys. So yeah, coming back and seeing that, I was over the moon. So as far as splits go, so here are all my splits, guys. Each kilometer, going down. Now, like I said before I left, there's certain points in the ride where I tell myself, right, I'm gonna fucking put my head down now and try and go as fast as I can for like 2 or 3 Ks. So there was one point in the ride that I did that, and that was just as I passed the 13 kilometer mark. So I don't know if you guys can see, hopefully you can, maybe you can't, but anyways, 13 Ks was relatively slow at 25.3 kilometers per hour, and then I really ramped it up and got to 43.4 Ks per hour, 37, 33, 35, and then it was pretty much, average of about 25 from that point on. So overall, guys, that was a real test. It was a real test of my fucking fitness, I guess. Yeah, 40 Ks on the bike. Boom, done, just like that. So I guess next time I'd probably want to be doing 40 Ks in a slightly faster time. There was definitely times there where I had to go really slow because the headwind was, as I said, disgusting. It's so strong, and like I swear the fucking wind changed direction as soon as I turned around to go the other way. Like It seemed like I was going into the wind the entire time, which doesn't make sense, but maybe that was just because I got tired, I don't know. Anyways, no flat tires, that's a success. This is my third ride. We've done a total of about, actually, I'll tell you, in total guys, in 3 rides, I've done 72.4 kilometers. And yeah, feeling good. So that was the vlog. That was my first ever road bike. That was the 3rd ever ride on my road bike, and it was great. And I can't wait to do it again. So my legs are feeling a little bit tender, but I did train legs about 2 days ago in the gym, so I don't know how I'm going to combine training legs in the gym and doing, you know, long rides on the bike. I don't think every ride's going to be like, you know, an hour to 2 hours long. I think I'll probably do 30-minute rides, which I'll be able to push the pace a little bit faster. But yeah, looking forward to it, guys. So until next time, if you like the video, please press the like button. It helps out a shitload. If you want to see more videos, feel free to look through my library. There's a hell of a lot of different stuff. If you really like the video, please press the subscribe button, because we're nearly approaching 6,000 subs. I never thought I'd get there. And you know, 10,000 is, I guess, around the corner. A huge goal of mine at the moment is to make 10,000 subscribers. And yeah, I guess on from there. But first of all, we're going to make quality videos, we're going to put them out for you guys to see. So if you want a channel that is genuine, I'm 100% transparent, I like to be real with my subscribers. Doesn't matter what the topic, you know, there's no smoke and mirrors. I am me, I'm myself. If you like me, subscribe. If you don't, I'll see you in the next one. Peace, guys.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.